Good day, good day, good day, good day. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you doing today? Super excited, amazing, amazing day. Amazing evening, amazing evening. How's your week? How's your week been? Super excited. I told you it's gonna be on every Wednesday and every Friday, West African time. You want to be on the call. You want to have a section with me. You want to have a close experience with me. Then you need to create time to be on this call. Thank you so much for joining, Mr. Maximilian, all the way from Asaba. Amazing. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Super excited about what we're about to talk about today. Like I tell you, in every show, in every series, there's going to always be a great time. I can tell you that for free. Thank you so much for joining, Mr. Debayo Adaramola. Good to have you on the call. So we're just going to be giving people 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh, amazing, Mr. Bashir. Good to have you on the call. We just give them 2 minutes. In 2 minutes time, we were going to kick off the meeting. I had a very long day, guys. But the meeting must hold, you know. Meeting must hold. The meeting must hold. One more minute, guys. Thank you for joining in, Mr. Okay, I think we've waited long enough. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm grateful now that all my trades today ended well in profit. Congratulations. May God bless, may God be praised. Amen. Kudos to my coach and mentor. Thank you so much, guys. So today's section, I told us I was going to talk to us on today's section on how to be a consistent risk-reward trader. And that's what I'm going to be taking us in less than an hour. It's a 1 hour section with every of my students to share their experience, to that I can answer their questions. And this is more of like a one-on-one section for them. And for everyone listening to us on YouTube, this is also another avenue for you to also get questions and answers, and for every other person that have asked questions. So super excited because it's going to be an amazing session. And like I shared with you, we're going to be talking about risk reward. And before I go in there, for the past 2 episodes, we've been talking about the 21 principles by one of the most respected fund manager, an amazing leader, and he has shared his experience so much that I'm beginning to be shaping in that line. So last week I told you all that if you have positions going against you, get out. If they are going in your way, keep them. And I shared with you that a lot of people, when they are in loss, they leave it. When they are in profit, they close it. So when they pray that the loss will come back. Whereas in the rule of Forex, you must be able to master your strategy to a level that when you are wrong, you accept you're wrong, and when you are right, you let the profit run. If you get that again, type in I hear, guys. Type in I hear. It will make a lot of sense for you. So you don't just want to be jumping in and out of trade without working with an understanding of how it should work. You need to understand this. It is very, very critical for you to be a successful Forex trader. Now, the next one I shared last week, some days ago, is that you need to keep cutting down your positions in as much that you have a losing trade. So I've seen people when they fund with $200 and 2 of their first trade is stop loss and they lost about $40, they will now keep using $200 stop loss for a $160 account. So that makes people to keep losing their account, and they burn it so fast. They burn it so fast that they cannot help themselves. They burn it so fast that they don't know what to do to it. They burn it so fast that they are missing out in the experience, because of the major challenge is that they are not sticking to the rules of trading. They just want to make money. And if you go with that mentality, I can tell you for free that you will not last in this business. You need to stick to this rule. You need to focus on this rule, and you're going to be good to go. So those were the two additional principles I added at the last session. Now in this section, we're going to be talking about don't ever average losers. Don't ever average losers. So I've seen people when they are in losses, they begin to partial close their trades. You rather be wrong, do not add to a losing trade, or partial close it. Why? Because you are just staying more in the business, in the market, to acquire enough loss. And guys, that is not the way to survive. That is not a way to go. You want to be able to place a trade. When you are wrong, accept you are wrong, and when you are right, accept you are right. Not that you begin to cut down your losses. You begin to cut down the things you're not even meant to cut down, in the name that it will turn, in the name that it will still go back, in the name, oh, don't worry, I'm sure that strategy is this. I've seen a lot of people, they watch through their account, and their account went from $1,000 to zero from their eyes, and they keep saying it's working. They keep saying that no. You don't have a business with losing trade. You accept your loss. And I gave you a good example last week. There was a day I funded with last episode rather. There was a day I funded with an amount, and it drew down so low to even about less than 50% of the account. But because I was accepting my loss, I gained back all the money, and it gave me huge profit back. So you must understand the way the market behaves. The next one, which is the second principle, I told you there are just 21. And we'll share the first one, and we're number 6 now. The 6th principle says, decrease your trading volume when you are trading poorly. Increase your volume when you are trading right. Reduce your losses when you are trading poorly. Increase your profits. Increase your volume when you are trading well. If what I've said is clear, type in clear. Type in clear. So I've seen people, when they are trading wrongly, they keep adding position to it. When they are trading wrongly, they keep adding position. They keep adding position, whereas they are wrong. You don't add position. You don't add volume to a losing trade. But when you are right, you can stay in it, you can increase it, and you're good to go, guys. You are good to go. And this is how you rock and roll in the Forex market with ease, guys. You rock and roll in the Forex market with ease, because when you do it right, it's going to pay you right. And when you do it wrong, it's also going to hit, it's going to also hammer you, you know. Yes. Yes, it's going to hammer you. Right. Good, 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 good. So let's get to your questions. Has been your trade? Abidemi Olayiwola, Aminu Tohib, Ajagba, Mr. Maximilian, has been your trade? So Julius, talk to me. How has been your trade this week? Do you guys have a particular question pertaining to an experience? Any questions, guys? Wow. Akimbo Damilola from Ekiti State. Good to have you on the call. Good to have you on the call. Now, at the end of this training, you want to help me share the video on your social media platform. We started this episode this month. Yeah, and it's been amazing helping thousands of traders around the world. So what you want to do is to share this video so that a lot of people can also gain from this. Oh, Mr. Ajagba from Port Harcourt, amazing. That's right. That's right. Okay, guys, can I take your questions before I show you how to trade up? Yeah. Permit me, guys. This is my 4th meeting today. I've been having series of meetings. Series upon series upon series upon series. Oyekachi Okochi. Good evening, sir. Okay, Mr. Maxima said, I'm super excited on my trades this week. The gold buy trade called on order analysis. I note it was going to my stop loss. I removed the stop loss. It went down and returning with a rejection pin bar. It ended up giving me good profit. Okay, now, good one, and it's also a bad, it's a bad habit. It's a bad habit. Now, what makes you stay in a business is to be able to put your stop loss. Before entering a trade, you want to be sure of what you are risking. This week has been amazing for us on PATG, but when you don't accept losses, it makes you want to make the system 100%. But between you and I, it can't be 100%. I think the only trade we have this week that is stop loss is gold on one other one. Every other one have given us over. We've done over 300 to 400 pips already this week. But you must be able to accept losses. So what does that tell you? If a trade is given to you and you can study the chart to know that this is the place I want to put my stop loss, you can increase your stop loss and use that stop loss to calculate your risk. So when you use that stop loss to calculate your risk, that is what you are risking, and you are rest assured for not removing your stop loss when the trade is about to hit it, because the market could spike down. The market could spike down and it will cause more damage than the money you want to make. It's very important that we understand this part of trading, because in my little years of experience, I've seen a lot of people, their challenge is not that they don't know how to trade, but their challenge is just because they remove stop loss. They remove stop loss. I don't want to be removing stop loss anyhow. You don't want to be removing stop loss anyhow. If what I've said is clear, type in clear, guys. Type in clear. One minute. Mr. Maxi said, I repent my sin. It will not happen again. I absorb my sinful behavior. Amazing. Amazing. It's just to help us, guys, because we need to do it right. We need to do it right. We need to get it right. And that's the purpose of me having a closed door section with you so that you can understand how this works every time. Okay? So I have another question from YouTube. Talking about scalping, sir. How do you know the trade is in your direction? How do you know that the trade is in your direction? Is it because you are in some pips profit? Please help me understand how to enter multiple positions. If you want to enter multiple positions, the first thing to do is to understand your risk first. First, understand what you are risking. It is what you are risking that will now let you know how to divide. So for example, I want to risk 20 pips and my stop loss is 0.02. I am to divide my 0.02 by 2. Then I will enter twin trade. So one will be 0.1, one will be 0.1. But I've seen people, when your risk is 3% and your lot size is 0.02, some people will now enter 0.02 twice. They will say they are twin trading. What it means is that you have actually entered 0.04. And that is wrong. You are using 6% of your account, not 3% again. Now, if it's not to know the direction the market is going, it depends on your strategy. The first question for yourself, Adewale, is what is my strategy? When I demo it, how many trades did I win? Those who stay in this business, they demo trade. Everybody on the call, type in demo. Everybody on the call, type in demo. Yeah, because I've seen people, they do not demo. If you don't demo trade and you are not keeping record while you are demo trading, it only means you don't know what you are doing. And the purpose of your demo trading is not in place. So as you demo trade in your first 1 week or 2 weeks, you begin to note, I picked harmonic scanner, I picked bat pattern, and bat pattern gave me $5. You note it down. I picked butterfly, it hit stop loss. I hit the butterfly, it hit stop loss. When you are through on a Friday, you will now check the record for that week. Oh, I want bad pattern. I want godly pattern. The next week, don't trade the one that you lost again. You now know that whenever I am trading this particular pattern, I am making money, 90% guarantee. Because if you don't demo trade and you begin to jump in trades anyhow without keeping record, then you are not ready to do this business. A lot of people do chat me up, email me. When they email me, they say they are losing money. I reply them, what is your strategy? If you cannot answer it, then your money is not, Forex money is not for you. Forex money is not for you. Forex money is not for you. I hope you guys are gaining some value tonight. Before we started this session, I told you guys I was going to show you how to calculate your risk so as to remain in business. The website I get this position size calculator is my FS books. If you do this, you can never blow your account. If you are applying your risk, you can never blow your account. If you have $500, if you are new to the Forex market, maintain 2%. As you begin to catch up your experience, you can do as high as 5%. But you must know what you are doing before you are using 5%. Start with 2%. You are risking 2% per trade. So when your stop loss is 40 pips, the calculator will calculate your lot size for you. Because you are using 2%, it's telling you use 0.02. No matter what will happen to this account, you can only lose $10. But if you are not using your calculator, if you are not calculating your risk, then you are not meant to trade Forex. You are gambling. Everybody on the call, type in, stop gambling. Stop gambling. So with this, I will be putting the link on this YouTube video so that you can access this link afterwards. You need to learn how to use it. So whether you have 0.02, if you want to twin trade or enter multiple trade, you will now divide 0.02 by 2. That is 0.01. So if you are given a TP trade, TP1 and TP2, you will now give TP1 0.01, TP2 0.01. And when your TP1 trade closes, you will move your stop loss to TP to break even. Guys, you need to stop gambling. A lot of people are just gambling. Okay. Amazing, guys. Okay. So let's take one or two more questions. Okay, guys. Since you don't have a question, I'm going to be rounding up this session now. I'm going to see you guys on Tuesday. Yeah, is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Yeah, I'm going to be checking on it. Yeah, Wednesday. The section is Wednesdays and Fridays. How do you trade gap? when there is a gap like this, you have to wait for a retracement of the gap. A lot of time, the market will drop. The market will drop back into this place. So that is why the GCHF we gave this morning, I'm still expecting it. After I got to TP1, I'm still expecting it to drop to TP2. So you must have find your entry. Look at our tight entry. And it gave us 100 pips. You can see 100 good pips. That was what we gave today. Yes. And we are still expecting some more down. So the gap, always wait for a retracement back into it, because the market will retrace back 85% of the time, not 100%. %, not 100%. Okay, guys. How do we trade GBP and ZD? That's not a question now. There's no way to trade GBP and ZD than to trade your strategy. You don't trade a pair. Go and identify your strategy. The harmonic scanner that we use in our community gave us over 300 pips last night, because the harmonic scanner, we use OZIA strategy on it. So you must understand what you're going into. You don't trade pair. Just trade your strategy. Trade your strategy. It's clearer and better when you trade your strategy. Yeah. So I ask, no matter your strategy, you must be able to know what you are trading before you say you are trading a pair. Okay, fellas. How to trade multiple high impact news. I don't trade news, Mr. Maximilian. I don't trade news. I only set my trade to let news play out. I don't trade news. I only trade condition. I don't send news. Except I'm scalping. And if I'm scalping, I don't even check. Once there is news, I ignore it. You don't need to learn all this, how to trade this, how to trade this, no. Just identify your strategy, stick to it, that's all. Stick to it. This was a trade I missed today, and which a lot of us missed. This was our entry. This was the stop loss. We missed it. We enter sell 22 pips to make 88 pips. So I don't trade, I don't send news. News only makes you know that your strategy is working. News only make you to be sure that your strategy is working. Like yesterday, GBP, a lot of us knew that it was going to still go up. Why? We are expecting it to come to this zone. It has not gotten there. That's the zone we are expecting it to get to on monthly. On daily, this is your impulse, this is your correction. Okay? This is your impulse, this is your correction. So that means this market still has a potential 500 to 600 pips to go. Why? Watch. This is an impulse. This is a correction. Turn to impulse. So this is no more impulse now. This is now an impulse. So this produced this. Okay? Now it got up. Watch what happened there. This is another impulse. Look at correction. The market broke out of it, it bought and went up. The same thing is happening here. So what is happening? We are expecting the market to retrace back into this what? Into this gap. You go to 4 hours, it will be very clear. So we are expecting the market to come to this supply, retrace back to this demand, then push up back to this place. And if you copy this to this, can you see it? Can you see AB equals CD? So what does that mean? It means we are still expecting a retracement back to this 2.000. Then at 2.000, we are going to be looking for a smooth buy. Okay, 2.0000. This is it. $2.0000. That's it. So we're expecting the market to come back to 2.000, and this line will happen like this to this place. So no matter what we're expecting next week, the sell is still in place. Another impulse has happened. We are waiting for a correction. Okay? So the market goes up into it. You look for a sell, stop loss above this place, 300 pips to go. So that is how to see the market. What are the causes of gap in the market? A lot of time it is events. Yesterday was United Kingdom. Yesterday was United Kingdom British election, Britain rather. And the election happened and GBP spiked up. So it's election. It's election. It's election. It's election. So election, you want to be careful with election. You want to be careful with, so your news allows you to just know that something, a big movement can happen, but not for you to be looking for news to trade. Okay, guys. I hope you guys have gained some real value tonight. Yeah. Come on, guys. If you have gained a lot of value, type in I have gained a lot of value. I use zero. I have zero spread account. I have spread account. I have zero spread account and I have normal spread account. So it depends on what you want to achieve with it. It depends what you want to achieve with it. Okay? Okay, guys. The two are good. If you use spread, they will charge you on your lot size. If you use zero spread, they will charge you commission. Camilo, good to have you on the call. Good. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys next week, Wednesday. Stay cool, stay focused. Do not get out of your process. I'm going to be looking at. See you guys as we prepare for 2020. Do have a wonderful evening. God bless you.